You are welcome to your favorite platform, Literature Hub 247, a free literature class where we teach literature every day. My name is Folahan Oyelekan, and this video is about a non-African novel titled To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird is written by Harper Lee. Earlier on this platform, we discussed the plot summary as well as chapter 1 of To Kill a Mockingbird. This is chapters 2 and 3 of the novel. You are welcome to the classroom. To Kill a Mockingbird, chapters 2 and 3. It's the end of summer, and Dee prepares to go back to Mississippi to resume school. Scout is excited to start school after many days of watching school children from her tree house. That is, Scout is just being enrolled in school. However, her first day doesn't go as she wishes. Miss Caroline Fisher, Scout teacher, is new to teaching and not familiar with the Macomb community. She raises eyebrows when she discovers that Scout can read and write. In response to Scout's explanation of how she learned how to read and write, Miss Caroline tells her not to be reading with articles at home. The children normally read with their father at home, and even the housemaid, Caponia, also teaches them how to read. Walter Cunningham is from a very poor background and is in Scout's class. As Miss Caroline walks about in the class, she discovers that Walter is the only one without a lunch container during lunch. She offers to borrow him lunch money, but Scout explains to her that Cunninghams don't take from anybody what they can't pay back. Miss Caroline feels frustrated and tells Scout to stand in the corner of the room. That is chapter 2. Now chapter 3 of To Kill a Mockingbird. Now on the playground in the school, Scout vexes her anger on Walter Cunningham, but James stops her, saying Scout is bigger. Walter is also the son of a man Atticus defended in the court. He then invites Walter to join them for dinner at their house. Walter follows them to the house, where Atticus welcomes him and discusses farming with him. James runs to the kitchen and requests an extra plate from Caponia for Walter. When they are eating, Scout asks Walter why he's pouring syrup on his food. Caponia calls her and corrects her that that's not how to treat a guest. Scout responds that it's just a Cunningham. Caponia then says everybody has their own way of doing things, and such should be allowed. She tells her to eat her food in the kitchen and warns her never to do that again. Jem and Walter go back to school, while Scout stays back to lodge complaints about Caponia to Atticus. She says that Caponia likes Jem better and requests that she be fired. Atticus responds that he has no intention to fire her and that the family wouldn't survive without her. Scout does this because she feels offended by Caponia. She believes she's the one that put her into trouble with Miss Caroline for teaching her how to read and write. She also doesn't like how she corrected her about Walter Cunningham. When Scout returns to school, Miss Caroline panics when she sees lies on Boris Ewell, one of the students. She tells him to go home and treat it so as not to infect the class. Boris laughs at Miss Caroline, says he has no intention of coming back. One of the other students tells Miss Caroline that Ewell only attends school the first day to avoid getting into trouble with the transit officer. Scout described the boy as the dirtiest being she has ever seen. When Miss Caroline tries to sit Boris back in the class, He throws more insults at her and she said tears. Scout is distressed about the events of the day, but when she gets home, she is surprised by the kindness shown to her by Caponia. She believes it's Caponia's way of apologizing for being so hard on her. After taking their supper, Atticus asks Scout to read with him. The latter responds that Miss Caroline told her not to do that again. Scout then asks if she can be allowed just to go to school the first day and not go back like Boris Ewe. Atticus explains that there is a special case in which they have to bend the rule for Ewes, but in our own case, the rule is rigid. He said in her own case, the rule is rigid, that it can be bent. She has to go to school. He says further that the Ewes are members of an exclusive society made up of Ewes. They allow certain privileges by turning a blind eye to some of their activities. Mr. Bob Ewe, Buddha's father, is allowed to hunt outside the hunting season, which is but forbidden in Mekong. Eventually, they strike a deal that Scout will continue going to school and they will continue reading at night. Atticus then warns Scout not to discuss their agreements in the school so that Miss Caroline will not come after him. So that is chapters 2 and 3 of To Kill a Mockingbird. As I told you, we've earlier discussed the plot summary and chapter 1. So if you need the link to those videos, you can make your request to the comment section and it will be sent to you. You are free to share this video on any social media platform. Like it, share it, and invite your friends and colleagues to join us, teachers in the house, introduce your students to this platform. If you have any question or comment, send it to the comment section and it will be attended to immediately. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you and God bless.